Welcome back, everybody, to Q2C VR Gamer. My name is Todd, and today we're going over a first impressions video of a game called Ember Souls. Let's check it out.
The Sultan is back. Yes, Master. Only the might of the Ember Stones can save us now.
You know very well why these stones can't be trusted.
We need help, Arya. Can't beat the Shadow Sultan alone. I think he can help us.
Imagine the thrill of scaling ancient walls, the rush of leaping over deadly chasms, the thrill of battling the forces of evil, all within the immersive world of virtual reality. Well, that's Ember Souls. Ember Souls is a game that, to me, is kind of like real life, or as close as it's going to get, to Prince of Persia. You are grappling, you are swinging from beams, climbing up walls, climbing up rock faces, stabbing into flags and dragging down as you descend from one floor to another in a building. Like, it totally feels like I'm playing Prince of Persia. It is so freaking awesome. Set in a mystical land inspired by ancient Middle Eastern and maybe Persian folklore, Ember Souls places you in the boots of an exiled warrior tasked with unraveling a deep conspiracy. The game features an intricate mix of platforming, combat, and puzzles that'll challenge your mind and your reflexes alike. One of the standout features of Ember Souls is its super awesome parkour system. It is ridiculously cool. Inspired by the fluidity, of course, of Prince of Persia, the game allows you to scale walls, swing from ropes, jump to chandeliers, swing from pretty much everything in the game, jumping across giant gaps, swinging yourself off one item, and then it's slow motion as you travel through the air to grab onto the next pipe or the next part of the wall, or stab that flag so you can slide your way down. It is unbelievably immersive. And really, it's not just a game, it's a workout. I've played this game for hours, and every time I play it, I'm sweating buckets by the time I'm finished. With a mix of different melee weapons from swords, cleavers, daggers, bow and arrows, and of course magic. Every battle feels different, whether you're doing the campaign, running a raid, or jumped into sandbox mode just so you can kick some ass. This game has everything that you're going to want. The game does have smooth turn, snap turn. I don't know if it has teleport. I don't think so. Smooth motion, which everybody wants anyway. I didn't find myself snap turning ever, or even smooth turning ever, because it is such a full body game that I'm just constantly moving in my play space. Even if you had a stationary boundary and you didn't have a lot of room to play in, just being able to turn around and to swing yourself from one piece of equipment to the next, or hacking and slashing, or holding up a shield, it didn't really need to have the turning ability at all, really. It's there, but I never needed it. Pretty cool. But it's not all about action and battles. The game challenges your intellect with cleverly designed puzzles, from deciphering ancient hieroglyphs, manipulating time, solving like mix and match puzzle things so that you can open up doorways or unlock keys. The game's got it all, really. There are lots of audio options, which I like. You are able to turn off the in-game music, which of course I did. It just helps me be more immersive when I can just hear the game noises and the grunts and the groans of the people you're fighting and the little things that maybe fall on the ground. I prefer to hear those kind of game noises than I do to hear some music playing. The story of Ember Souls is rich and immersive, drawing inspiration, of course, from tales of betrayal, redemption, and of course destiny. Coupled with an atmospheric soundtrack, stunning visuals, every moment in the game feels like it's a scene from a movie. It's pretty cool. If I was going to complain about something, I would say the voiceover acting was kind of cheesy in some scenes. The inflections and stuff that the voiceover actor used wasn't terrific, in my opinion. But other than that, you know, it's a pretty cool game. They talk to you for a little bit. Oh, and you get a little bird friend. Forgot about him. Alshon? Rob? I don't remember his name. This little bird is super cool. You can call him by putting your hand up to your head, pushing your trigger button, and you'll see a little action kind of spin around on the screen, and you can call the bird. So if you do get stuck somewhere and you can't figure out what to do, he'll come and kind of give you some pointers. Unless the pointers are too obvious, then he doesn't help you. But then there's even another section where you actually have to use him to solve some puzzles. He's got like a bird's eye view kind of thing, where you put out your arm and trigger, I think, or grip, one of the buttons, and he comes and flies and lands on your hand. Then you push A or Y on the left controller, and your vision takes over the bird, and you can fly around as the bird to help figure out how to solve puzzles. It's super cool. It is a full physics game, so you can pick up bodies, stab them in the face. You can throw them. You can, use them as a shield in front of other people. It's ridiculous. You can pick them up by their feet, upside down if you want, and cut off their legs. It is absolutely redonkulous. There is, of course, the campaign, which is super cool. It's about 6 or 7 hours worth of gameplay. There is a raid mode. You have to get past the keep, which I think is like the second part of the campaign, so it's not too far into the campaign. You have to unlock that first, and that unlocks the raid. Raid is like a labyrinth dungeon kind of thing, where you have to get from one point to the next point as fast as you can. There's a leaderboard, random worlds that you can go into, compete against your friends, compete against the world, and the object is to beat everybody up, cut off all their heads, if you will, and get to the end as fast as you possibly can. It is much harder than it sounds. And of course, sandbox mode, which you can just go in and just play your own story out in your head and just hack and slash and have so much fun with this fully physics-based hack and slash platformer where you can stop time or slow down time and jump around and climb things, and it is so much fun. It's ridiculous. So are you ready to embrace your destiny and dive into the mystical world of Ember Souls? This is more than just a game. It's a journey, an adventure, an experience like I've never really experienced so far in VR. This is pretty cool. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we will see you on the next video.